morning and welcome to Relentless Rock Ministries. I'm Pastor Craig Hines, and today we continue with our study on Luke chapter 1. So let's take a look today at Luke chapter 1 verses 11 through 12. That's going to be Luke chapter 1, 11 through 12. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing to the right of the incense. Zechariah was troubled when he saw the angel, and fear gripped him. The angel appeared on the right of the north side of the altar. Many commentaries on these particular verses often point out that the right side indicates an auspicious sign. In the temple, the priests slaughtered the holiest of sacrifices to the north of the altar of offering. And Luke's reference to the right side of the altar would seem, on its face, to indicate that the angel stepped out from behind the veil. A person exiting the Holy of Holies could only do so through the partition in the veil on the north side. The historian Josephus relates a similar incident from the early days of the Hasmoneans. Apparently, John Hyrcanus received a message from God in the form of an audible voice as he offered the incense. In Zechariah's day, the story would have circulated widely among the priesthood. Let's look at Joseph's account, or Josephus' account from the Antiquities. Okay, and there's actually a book that he wrote on the history of the Jews called the Antiquities. So here's the passage I'm talking about. An astounding story is told regarding this high priest Hyrcanus and how God came to speak with him. They say that on the very same day on which his sons fought with Antiochus Cyzicenus, he went alone into the temple, serving as high priest and offering incense. And he heard a voice declare that his sons had just then prevailed in the battle over Antiochus. By the way, these would be the Maccabees that are fighting Antiochus. All right, Hyrcanus was a Maccabee. And as soon as Hyrcanus came out to the temple, he announced this to the entire multitude, and it proved according to prediction. Now, as you can see, angels have a habit of appearing suddenly and startling people. Zechariah's sudden encounter with the angel left him stunned and terrified. But the angel told Zechariah not to be afraid, for his prayer had been heard, and that his wife Elizabeth would bear him a son, and instructed Zechariah to name him John. The heavenly message seems to imply that Zechariah used his private audience with God to petition him for a son. He believed in the God who gives life to the dead and calls into being that which does not exist. In hope against hope, Zechariah believed that he might become a father. Zechariah was now to be involved personally in the era of salvation as the father of a son who would be under God's special care and play his part in the day of salvation. Amen and amen. Well, we hope this message has blessed you, and we hope that you will tune in and continue to listen to our teachings on Talmud and how it applies to Christianity today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his countenance shine upon you and give you peace. Amen and amen.